Susan Cadogan with Hurt So Good, and I'm delighted to say she joins us now on the show. How's it going, Susan?
Hi, Chris. I'm fine. Okay. Enjoying my British weather.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, well, it's a bit nippy this evening, but I hear good things are coming for us tomorrow, so it's all good.
Yeah, apparently we're going to have like a mini heat wave or something.
Uh-huh.
I hope it's true.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, so you was at Reggae on Broadway at the weekend. How was that?
Reggae on Broadway. It was a wonderful show, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. For those who were there last year, I had a little mishap on stage. You know, I don't think anybody had a picture of it, but they had a speaker box right behind me. And, you know, I'm up and down on the stage. So I moved back and just tripped over it.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. You know, I just went right down very neatly.
So you did a Madonna then on stage?
Mm-hmm. You know, and so this year I was kind of very cautious, you know, but I still loved it. And I made sure no boxes were behind, the background singers were to the side and stuff like that. So I was a bit more timid, and I kind of held back a bit, but it was still wunderbar, and everybody had a great time.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw some of the performances. Yeah, it looked like a really good evening.
Yes, the band was absolutely splendid, and we worked with a mostly female backing band. You know, the last minute we had to do some changes, and it all worked out. I think things that have a lot of confusion, you know, in the making always end up nice. Nothing good comes easy. It hurts so good, right?
And I saw on Facebook you were also talking about, was it a trumpeter or a saxophonist?
Saxophonist.
You were bigging her up in a big way.
She was just so amazing, so low-key and quiet. I think she's Japanese or Chinese. And, you know, when you tell her to blow, take a solo, she just goes into it, you know. You know, and she'd step out. Oh, she really blew me away, literally. You know, so, and I had a solo because I was able to sing the song that I had written myself. It has a nice little, you know, and I just called her out and she just blew her little heart out. So I really, even the trombone player that was there, and she's a trombonist, whatever. You know,
yeah.
Charlotte White, they were both so good. You know, Diane on bass, we had another Carolyn on, a lot of female power, a lot of background singers, you know, we just outdid the men.
Lots of girl power, yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
It must be great. I mean, working with so many great musicians on stage, it must give you a buzz when you're singing the songs. Yeah,
especially, you know, I've always longed to be backed up by the same band over and over so that you can get to know each other. You pick up the feel and your work gets tight because you know what, you know. When it's a new band, you have to start all over again, get to know each other. Sometimes you don't have enough rehearsals, but usually on the night it comes together. The audience doesn't realize half that goes on. You know?
There's a lot of hard work. It's not just singing a song.
Exactly. For me, I just always have the record going on in my head as well, you know. Just in case there's any mix-up, I just keep going.
So
it's
then
fun. It's a lot of fun and it's exciting. And as you said, I've worked with so many bands and so many different musicians, and they all, well, you know, some of them work in more heart than some. Honestly, to be honest, I've worked in many bands, and Hurt So Good is like my one true biggest hit. I have a little few others, you know, but so when I'm doing Hurt So Good, I like it to be as perfect as possible, and a lot of bands don't go to the bridge with me. So I go to the bridge by myself and crawl.
You got to have the bridge in there.
I cross over. I go to the bridge myself. You know what? Ooh, baby. Ooh, ooh, woo, woo is a very funny part in the song, you know.
No, it's sounding good. It's sounding good on radio.
You know, that's what I'm seeing, like, those old-time songs, you know. They have the bridge, the chord changes, the key changes. The music is so interesting and mellow. And sometimes they have these songs, they're so boring. They just go la 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 la. You know? That's why I just love her so good. It just goes to the bridge and it comes down into this valley, then it go back to the hills.
You never guess what I was going to play next. La 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 long.
La 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 long, the long.
No,
but
I wasn't really.
A nice lot of chord changes. I'm just, you know, some songs like they're so monotone and boring. You can't separate
so low
the birds.
key and
just go on and on and on. You just wish for them to stop.
They're not good songs. We try not to play them on the show.
No.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, though. I mean, it's good when a song has structure and it builds up to something. And, you know more than me. So,
sometimes you hear a song and you're waiting for it to build or take you somewhere. And it just finishes and leaves you wanting more. You know? So sometimes I hear songs that people want me to sing. It's not that I'm pick and choose it, but if I don't connect, I just don't feel to sing it. I like music that has something to say, like even Fever. Fever is so popular, and it's so like one note the way through. So when I have to sing it, I try and change it up, spice it up, and otherwise I think it was quite boring.
Well, yeah, it's good to spice things up. So, it is. So, what's happening rest of the year with you then?
Well, I will be here for another 2 weeks. It's amazing how quickly the time has flown. So this weekend I'm off to Birmingham. I'm going to share the stage with Otis Irie. I met Otis some years ago and I did a show with Friend of Fire from Birmingham. They're the first band that took me to Birmingham. I think that was like, I'm losing track of time, you know, Chris. Don't know what
it happens to all of us.
Yeah, so I'll be here with Otis at this club called Medley's in Birmingham on Saturday night. And then the following Saturday night, I'll be in Kent with the Scabrettas band. And then I'm flying back out to Florida. I'll be there like a month, and then I'm off to Argentina for a show. You know, the internet is amazing. Because it was on the internet that...
It's like, you mentioned Argentina. I interviewed Winston a couple of weeks ago, Winston Francis, and he was saying he's going to Argentina as well.
Okay, they just love, and they're into, like, they love the lovers' music, you know, and then Brazil, too. You know, you'd find, like, over Europe, and sometimes here, they're more into rocksteady and ska. But they love the lovers, and they also love, like, a kind of American funk in the music, I find. You know, that's right up my street, because I have that influence, too. But it's on the internet I met this young Mexican artist called Gamma Jam Jam who wrote me and said, Susan, can I do a poster of you? And he did this poster. He has on that queen of lovers rock, you know. Oh. And he introduced me to this Argentine band who he wanted to do a song for some video, something like that. And that's how I got in touch with the Crafts Corporation. And they sent me their track. I wrote lyrics. I recorded it in Jamaica, sent it back to them. They mixed it in Argentina, sent it back to Italy, and then it was released in Italy. And I did 2 tracks with them, and they've been wanting me to come for so long. You know, time and circumstances have never allowed, but eventually it has come about. And I'm really looking forward to it, because I have this big 15-piece band. Can you imagine?
Wow, yeah.
That sounds like an orchestra.
That's wonderful, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And after that now, I think I might be back UK side coming on October. September, October. So this year I've been up and down a lot. Usually I just do shows like once a year.
But you're doing many this year, which is great.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a bit tired, Chris, but when the music starts up, I just I can't help myself.
No, of course not. I mean, there can't be a greater feeling than performing live, can there?
Oh, my goodness, The drummer is he's just the core of everything. And once he comes down on those sticks, it just come alive. I really like it.
Good. So, are you planning to record any new material soon, or?
I've gotten shy of doing that, because I've written and recorded so many songs for different bands and people. But I've been collaborating a long time on the internet and by word of mouth with Nick Welsh, King Hammond, and there's also another young band over here. Can't remember the name now, but I'm very kind of flattered, when young musicians still want to record with me. I seem to have kept my little baby voice, because I have this. So I think they think I'm young, but whatever. So I have something in the mix with, what's his name again? I can't remember, but I know I'm working with Nick Hammond soon.
That'll be good.
And yeah, for me, myself, since I did Love Story with Ken Booth, I did a duet with Ken.
Yes, I remember that.
I know.
Was that last year or the year before?
Lord of mercy, the time flies so quick. It's maybe, 15? So I think it's 13 we made it,
A couple of years now, yeah.
Yeah, and I just have the record doing nothing with it. It's amazing to me that the record companies, I think music is music, and artists are, regardless of age and stuff, I don't know if they want to put us out to pasture and let us just graze on the sidelines. But it's like being with Trojan Records. I thought they would have just taken this record. I didn't want anything. All I wanted was to sing with Ken, and so I suppose I've achieved that. But to go on, I was going to work on an album of my own. I wanted to do reggae versions of really great movie tracks. Oh, I shouldn't let out my secrets. But Love Story was the beginning of it. There are so many beautiful songs with great lyrics that you can fight. I don't like musical light, superficial, la-da-da-da-da, as I said. So what I said to myself, why? What am I going to do with it? It's going to stay there, and then perhaps 30 years down the line, I most likely won't be here. Somebody find it and make a fortune off of me. Not that I don't mind, especially if it was my family, but I would like to do it and be happy with it and enjoy it while I'm on this side. And it's just not happening. And I've written so many songs, and the copyright thing is in such a mess. I don't understand copyright. I don't understand how I can write all my lyrics and somebody will take away 50%. I don't want to know about it. So I've just ceased. I'll just sing what I've done already and enjoy myself.
That's the best way to be. You've got to enjoy yourself, and we've enjoyed your company tonight on the show. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, because I've given you an earful, right? It's
been good. It's been lovely talking to you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to you too, and hope I'll see you before I leave, or I'll speak to you again. All right?
That would be
and
cool.
Big shout out to all your audience, all your listening public.
Great. Thanks, Susan. See you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.